Gentlelady is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of repealing the 1957 AUMF. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Ranking Member, I was also not born when this authorization of use of military force was put in place. In addition to considering my legislation to repeal the 1991 Gulf War AUMF, I am pleased that we are considering a separate bill that I co-led with Congressman Meyer to repeal an open-ended resolution from 1957 that authorized the use of military force in the Middle East. This Cold War era authorization, still on the books today, is more than 60 years old, and it provides outdated blank check authorities to an executive branch or presidential administration that might seek to justify expanded operations in the Middle East. It is not necessary, and we must repeal it. Repealing this resolution would not undermine any existing U.S. military operations, but it would help ensure that its significantly out-of-date authority are not used or abused by any future president. Additionally, it would show that Congress is ready to exercise its responsibilities under the Constitution. I was pleased to see this bill pass out of the Foreign Affairs Committee on a voice vote, and I appreciate Congressman Meyer's leadership, as well as the bipartisan co-sponsors who have joined him. It is far past time for Congress to reassert our war powers. I welcome the bipartisan and diverse coalitions that have mobilized around this shared goal of constitutional responsibility, Congress demonstrating its sense of responsibility as it relates to authorizing war powers, and moving forward with repealing these outdated and unused authorizations. We owe it to our constituents, especially those who have served in uniform. While they time and time again demonstrate their willingness to serve our nation, there should never be a worry that they may be deployed under a 60-year-old plus authority. It is important that every time we send service members off to war, we here in the United States Congress are taking the step of being responsible by voting on authorizations. And today it's time to vote to take this outdated resolution off the books. I urge my colleagues to join me in voting to do so today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields. The